Hey guys, welcome to Mukbang Thursdays. I'm not making my recipe on video this time. I made it because I needed to use the oven and the stove top was easier, so I just made it, and it's not really like, I'll just tell you what's in it because it'll be easier. I didn't have a lot of food in the house, so I decided to just use what I had and make something simple. I used to make noodles like this when I was a kid, and like I said, there was like when there was nothing in the house and there wasn't very much to eat. So I just took some, this is actually corn and quinoa pasta, and it's actually not the best. It's kind of sticking and mushy, but if you have regular spaghetti noodles, just use regular spaghetti noodles. Wheat noodles or whatever you prefer. These ones, yeah, they're kind of sticking a lot, but anyway, this is corn and quinoa pasta, and so I just cooked it, and then I added in a little bit of earth balance, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of Italian herbs, black pepper, and seasoning salt, and then these are just Gardein meatless meatballs that I had in the freezer. Then I baked those in the oven. So yeah, just super simple, and hopefully it'll be good. Oh, and I don't know if I said I topped it with Go Veggie Parmesan. This stuff's pretty good. You guys should try it if you haven't tried it before. Well, when I was a kid, I would just use garlic powder and butter. And I didn't stick anything else in it. But I wanted to make it a little bit more fancy. Yeah, super simple. I wonder if it would be good without the butter, but I doubt it. You'd have to stick something in it to keep the noodles from, even though these noodles are still sticking, but you'd have to stick something in there to keep the noodles from becoming one large clump. I didn't put that much earth balance. If I had put a lot more, maybe it would have kept the noodles from sticking, but anyway. I'm not going to say it's like the best thing ever, but it's good. It's a nice little snack or meal, like I said, if you don't have a lot of food in your house or whatever. These are really good. The Gardein meatless meatballs are really good. I used to like the Trader Joe's ones better, but these ones have been growing on me. I'm really liking these ones now, so I don't know. Maybe it's a toss-up. Oh, I wanted to show you guys these onion chips. Have you tried them? I guess they have like 4 flavors now of these ones. The first ones that I seen they had was coconut chips. Those are good. Those are good on top of ice cream, whatever. These, they're very potent. They give you some stink-ass breath, but they're very good. But they're not the kind of chip that I could sit down and eat like a ton of them. I can only eat a couple of them, and then I'm like, okay, that's enough, because they're very, very flavorful. But I'm thinking since these ones are the chipotle garlic and they're so flavorful, they taste kind of like those French onions that you would put on top of a green bean casserole. So I'm thinking they would be a really good replacement for traditional French onions, because these have a lot better ingredients, you know, non-GMO. They don't have that many ingredients. Hopefully you can see that, but it's a lot healthier than the traditional fried onions you would buy at the store. So I'm thinking about making green bean casserole and trying to put those on top of it and see how it turns out. So yeah, at work, my supervisor gets a lot of free samples of stuff, you know, because we do mini bars. So he's always looking for new products to stick in the bars to make better sales and whatever. And so someone gave him these, and he gave them to me because, you know, I'm the vegan in the group, and I'm like, oh, I really want those. I really want to try those. And he's like, oh, here, we're not going to eat them. You can have them. So I was happy. And then my other supervisor actually came over to the Sprouts by me and was like, I found them. And he sent me a picture of all the different ones that they have at my Sprouts. So after payday, I'm going to go buy all the other ones and try the other ones. I'm curious what your guys' go-to recipe is when you don't have a lot of food in the house. I can't really say this is my go-to recipe because I haven't made it in years, but what do you make when you're low on food or low on ingredients? They're harder to slurp up because they're sticky. This is my breakfast. The only thing I had in the house to eat was pancakes, which I already made for you guys, so I didn't want to make pancakes again. Oatmeal, which I already had like the other day in one of my videos for like a few minutes, which I have for breakfast almost every day. And it's pretty much it. I don't really have anything. I need to go grocery shopping. I do have blueberry bagels in there, but those aren't very exciting. But I'm all out of Kite Hill cream cheese. The boys ate it all, so it would have just been Earth Balance and bagels, which, yeah, it's not very exciting. So good. Really good. Someone said they liked my my forks. Thank you. I love these forks too. I got them a really long time ago. I think I got them at Target, but it's been probably 10 years. I've had them for a really long time. Trying to remember what they're made out of. If it's stainless steel or something like that. I've never had one of them break or anything. They're really sturdy. I sneezed. I had to take a break and put some more cheese on top. It's snowing. I don't know if you guys notice, like I sniffle a lot. I'm sorry. I have allergies. So I put some more Parmesan on top. It's tasty. Tasty. I'm still tired. I want to go back to sleep. I stayed up too late last night editing and getting that Mommy Tang recipe video up for you guys that I tried last night of the julienne cut potatoes. I didn't go to bed till like 2. And I spent all yesterday morning before work teaching myself how to make better thumbnail pictures. That was fun. It's stuck in a big clump. I enjoy learning how to do editing stuff. So it just takes a lot of time. Like, I get frustrated when I'm like, ugh, I have to stop and go to work. I just want to stay here and do this until I figured it out, until I know everything that I want to know. If any of you guys are interested, I always, when I learn something new, of course, usually it's on YouTube. I watched a video and learned how to do something. I always put it in my, I have a playlist called Tech. Anytime I find a good video, it teaches you how to do something, I add it to the tech thumbnail. So if anybody's interested in learning how to make YouTube videos or how I edit certain things or whatever, just go there to the tech playlist and I got you covered. Don't you worry. I always share what I know. I'm not trying to keep anything from you guys. If anybody wants to learn how to do, you know, YouTube stuff, I'm more than happy to tell you the little bit that I know. I still have a lot to learn. It really does look like real meat. Some of these things are kind of creepy, guys. They're so realistic. If it wasn't in a package where I could read the ingredients, I probably wouldn't believe that it was not meat. Oh, so something interesting that happened yesterday. And the funny thing, too, is that this is not the first time that this has happened to us. It's the first time it happened to us at this apartment building, but it's not the first time that it's happened to us. We got a 5-day eviction notice on our door. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. Okay, so a few months ago, I handed over all the bills to my husband and told him, like, okay, I did the bills for 10 years. I'm tired of stressing out about paying everything on time and doing all this stuff. So it's your turn. You're taking over. So I gave him all the stuff, but he's still learning. He's still, like, not very good at it yet. So I had left the bill here for the rent, which included the water payment in it on the paper, but he didn't look at it. He just threw it in the corner with all the other junk. So he didn't know how much it was supposed to be. So when he went online, because we pay our rent online, they forgot to include the water bill in the rent amount. So he just paid the rent amount. So instead of calling us or saying, hey, you forgot to pay your water bill or whatever, they put a 5-day eviction notice on the door for not paying the rent. We did pay the rent. We just didn't pay the portion that was the water bill because he didn't know any better. But anyway, it's all fixed now. So it's happened to us before at our old apartment too. So, I just think these management companies today, they're so unprofessional. Like, they don't care about their customers whatsoever. Like I said, instead of calling and saying, hey, you guys forgot this portion of your bill, or were you planning on paying late? Because, I mean, if we're planning on paying late, they would make a ton of money because they charge you $50 the first day, and then they charge you like $5 for every day that you're $5 for every day that you're late after that. So you would think they'd be like, who cares? Be late. You're going to owe us a ton of money, you know? But instead of calling and like trying to figure it out, they just go straight to the eviction notice. So unprofessional, in my opinion. But we've had really bad luck with apartments and people, you know, in general. I think it's just the way the world is going in most places because people don't care about each other. All they care about is money, so. If you don't pay, someone else will. Get out, you know. Nothing is about being personal with people or helping other people out. Finding out the reason behind why people do certain things and having some sympathy, you know, empathy. That would be like a novelty in this day and age. Personally, I always give people the benefit of the doubt, you know. When I was in junior high, my friends used to get kind of irritated with me because if they told me somebody did something to them, I'd be like, well, maybe. I'd take the other person's side pretty much. I'd be like, well, maybe they were thinking this. Maybe they were having a bad day. Maybe da-da-da-da-da. Maybe you should think of it this way. You know, maybe they weren't trying to hurt you on purpose. You know, maybe you should give them the benefit of the doubt. And they'd be like, God, now you have me all like, now I have to go talk to them because I don't know now. Now you have me all confused and I'm not sure. Like, maybe you're right. Maybe they didn't mean to hurt my feelings or whatever. And I'm like, exactly. Communication. Y'all need to communicate. If you're really friends, go talk it out with them and figure out, you know, if they were really trying to hurt your feelings or what was really going on. You know, if they were just having a bad day, or you got to give people the benefit of the doubt, you know. So I'm not as good as that as I used to be when I was in like junior high. I mean, it is harder the more jaded you get, the older you get, to still be like that. But I still try to be like that and still try to have some faith in humanity, you know. It does become harder when you become vegan. And you start waking up to all the terrible things going on. You do kind of lose your hope in humanity for a little while. You have to like find your way back. It's sad, but it's true. When you realize you've been brainwashed your whole life. It's tough. I'm almost done. Also, I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's a recall going on in Costco. I got a text, I got a voicemail. They called me twice. They said, oh, our records show that you bought one of these products. If you still have it in your freezer, please stop using it and bring it in and we'll give you a full refund. Well, I already looked. I don't have any of this stuff, but I think it was CFR foods, and it's organic foods that they might have listeria in them. So check your Costco products or go on Costco's website if you guys have not heard of this yet, and make sure you're not eating any products that are from CFR foods, frozen foods. It's like, it's vegetable medleys and fruit. And I think it was like edamame, mixed vegetables, and different organic fruits. So be careful. Check your freezer. CFR foods. I'm pretty sure that was what it was. So I don't have very much in my freezer right now. And the ones that I do have are Kirkland brand and then one other one, but it's not CFR. I was wanting to go to Costco today, but Then the whole thing with the rent happened, and I'm like, I don't know. I want to wait and see if they try to charge us extra money for being late. So I'm going to wait. I don't want to spend my grocery money on, and you know, spend my money on groceries and then find out I have another bill I can't pay or whatever. Payday's next Friday, so I have to wait another week. I'll probably go to Costco next weekend. Getting full. But this is making me want something sweet. I don't really have anything. I don't know what I could have. Guess I could make some strawberry banana and ice cream. But the bananas in my freezer are so old that they're like black. That's how long they've been in there that I haven't eaten them. It's really bad. Sorry for the scraping sound. I don't want the last of my noodles. I can't get them up. Meatball for last. Yum. You're like my cat in the hat friend. I need to go back to drinking my lemon water in the morning. I keep forgetting. But anyway, that's it. Sorry that my topics are always all over the place. Let me know what you guys want to talk about next week in the comments. All right. Goodbye, my little broccoli bites. Have a great day. Catch you later.